Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Danny. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. It's finally winter here in Texas. I've been, I haven't been swamped with finals, but I've been kind of busy with school, so I haven't really been able to record a video. But I was just on a trans Facebook group, and I feel like this needs to be said because a lot of people are not understanding, and it's possible that a lot of you won't understand either when I say this. But I don't think that FTM should stand for female to male. I just don't think that it should, because it's really misleading in a sense. I know I kind of just jumped into this video, but I really want to say that. FTM should stand for feminine to masculine, because I think a lot of you guys would agree with me when I say that you have never felt female. You've always felt male. So to say female to male is kind of just ragging on your own self, because that's saying that you at one point identified as female, which is not true. But what is true is that at one point you were feminine, and now you have taken the steps to present more masculinely. Right? Is that correct? I feel like a lot of people get me when I say that, right? Okay, so this is where the problem really arises. A lot of people in these Facebook groups have been ragging on non-binary people for claiming FTM as well as non-binary, or they've been saying that non-binary doesn't exist. Now, if you know me, then you know that I identify as non-binary. And I can't explain it. I don't really understand it. So I'm not the person really to come to if you need a definition, because it's a feeling. Just like being trans is a feeling, just like you feel that you've always been male, being non-binary, it's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have inside, and you just know that it's true. You know that it's right. You know that that's the word that describes you. You are a trans male. You are a trans female. I am non-binary, okay? So my gender is very fluid. I actually like the word gender fluid a lot better, because I feel like a lot of people either don't know what binary means, or have a hard time putting it in to context, or relating it to the situation. So I am gender fluid. Sometimes I don't feel 100% male, but I am still FTM, because I did choose to transition. I am no longer presenting as female. I wear men's clothes. I like this mustache. I want top surgery, and I might want bottom surgery. I don't know. But a lot of people have been invalidating me, saying that either it doesn't exist, or they don't believe in non-binaryism. And that's something I just can't accept. Not from the trans community. I can't accept that, because I feel like you guys, of all people, should know what it's like for somebody to be like, no, that's not possible. There's no way that you were born a female, but you're not a female on the inside. That's not possible. For someone to tell you that, you would be totally pissed off, right? So I don't understand how people want me to sit back and take it when someone tells me that being non-binary is not a real thing. I understand that you probably don't understand it. If you're not non-binary, there's no way that you could understand what it's like to be non-binary. You could try to empathize with it, or sympathize with it rather, but you'll never quite understand it, because you're not going through it. Just like I don't expect somebody who's cis to understand what it's like to be trans, because they've always felt comfortable. So they'll never understand what it's like to not feel comfortable in your body, and to try to have to find these terms to describe what it is that you're feeling inside. And so what I really just want from you guys is to respect the fact that it exists. You can either believe me or not, but I am not lying to you. I don't have any reason to lie to you. I don't really have any reason to be making this video. I really don't care what other people think. But I want you guys to know that it's out there. I know plenty of people who identify as non-binary, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just like there's nothing wrong with being trans. There's nothing wrong with being born female and feeling male on the inside. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's a hard concept to grasp, and I get that. But try to take it in. Try to understand it. Don't get offended as often as you would like to. Sometimes people's comments really do come from a place of ignorance, and it's not your job, but I would like you guys to be advocates for this community and try to explain your situation without getting offended. That's another problem that I'm seeing a lot in these trans groups. People are getting way too overly offended way too often, okay? And we can't get anywhere like that. If everyone's always offended, no one's explaining the situation, no one's trying to help anyone understand what's going on, you know? And that really bothers me, because I'm just like, if I can't come to my own trans brothers for help with understanding, then I definitely can't expect anything out of cis people, because they don't understand. They couldn't even possibly fathom it. I get that. But you guys, trans guys, feminine to masculine guys that present as dudes, former masculine people who are now presenting as feminine, you guys should be able to closer understand what I'm going through. Even if you don't fully understand it, there's no way I should be hearing comments like, I don't believe that exists. That's like saying you don't believe that you exist. You don't believe that that's possible. Fundamentally, what I'm saying is that it's the exact same thing. Fundamentally, it's not the same thing, of course, but you know, it's going through the same steps, basically. And so it just makes me, I'm like, wow, really? There are trans, and there's a lot of trans guys out there who feel this way. And I just don't understand how that's possible when we're going through the same thing. I'm sorry, I know that was more of a rant, but it's true, and I stand by what I say. And if you have a problem with it, then, I don't know, either try to understand it or keep your opinion to yourself, because I exist. I'm right here. You see me. I'm here. I go to school. I live a normal life. And it makes me mad that I feel like I have to hide a part of myself because I'm so worried that people won't understand it, or won't be able to grasp it, or won't be able to sympathize with it. So, I don't know. But that's what I have to say today. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I don't really care. But thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you next time.